Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to study epidemiology, prevention, and control of lymphatic filariasis. First of all, you should know what is meant by lymphatic filariasis disease. What happened in that disease? So, this disease is a topical disease generally caused in the tropical and subtropical regions, and in that disease, the filariasis worm or filarial worm enter into the body, and after entering into the body, they will multiply there, and after multiplying, they will form a microfilary, and this microfilary will spread through the blood, and it goes to the lymph vessels where it will cause the swelling of lymph nodes as well as swelling on the skin. जी स्किनची स्वेलिंग आहे ते कॉज स्किन swelling कॉज करते. You can see in the diagram here, you can see the leg of that person has swollen, and it will oozing the pus is oozing from that swollen leg. So this disease is known as filariasis. And whatever disformation of limbs, generally disformation of limbs is occur here in that disease, or it will occur, or it will cause the disformation of genital organs as well as breast in case of women. So due to this disformation, it will this may be a permanent or temporary disformation. This disease is known as a lymphatic filariasis. Generally this disease occurs in a African region, and first time this disease was first time this disease was identified in African countries, generally in the remote or semi-urban or poor areas or in villages of Africa, so that they because of poverty or unhygienic conditions, this disease can spread. So we have seen how this disease is, what is the mean by lymphatic filariasis. Now we will study how this disease will cause to the person. So it can be caused by two modes. First mode is through the mosquito bites. If the mosquito has bite to the person which has suffering from filariasis, and same mosquito has bite to the another person, so it will spread that germ or that filaria worm from infected person to another person. This is first cause of, or first agent through which this disease can spread. Or second cause is when the when the broken skin of infected person directly comes in contact with another person, or any mucous membrane or mucus secretion when comes directly in contact with another person, it will cause the spreading of that nematode worms, and through that it will cause the disease to another person. So these are two methods by which disease can cause. Then we can see these are two methods. Then third thing, this disease, when this worm will enter into the body, it will spread, or it will when this mosquito will bite, that worm can live alive in the inside the body of that mosquito, and it will form the multiple it will get replication here there, so that it will form a microfilary. Microfilary means small worms. It will multiply in the body of that in the body of that insect or mosquito. When this mosquito will bite to another, it will transfer this microfilary to that another person, and when that microfilary will enter into the body, it will it will grow first and then multiply itself and after multiplying or after spreading through the blood, this all this microfilary, then symptoms of that particular disease are shown. Symptoms are only shown when it will spread throughout the body. Only after entering the worm into the body, it will not show any symptom. So it will require the incubation period of 4 weeks to 8 to 16 months. That much of period it will require for the incubation, and after that it will show the symptoms. So the curing of this disease is very difficult. Why? Because at the time of showing symptom, it has been already spread throughout the body. So its treatment is very difficult. So we have to take for the preventive measures. So and generally this female worm has a size of 8 to 10 centimeters, and male worm shows size of 3 to 4 centimeter. And this worm will remain alive inside the body of human being for about 6 to 8 years. It is very huge period for any infection. So whatever disformality will be found there, or disfiguring of the limbs or breast or genital organs will be there, this will be temporary, or it will be permanent disforming of the body part. Now what are environmental factors? So important thing is that we have to take care that mosquitoes should not be present around your surrounding, or due to poverty, open drainage, improper hygienic conditions can spread that disease into the large quantity. Then how clinical presentation, there is no external symptoms you can see when this disease is transmitting, or this parasite is transmitting throughout the body. When it completes its transmission and it will cause damage to the lymphatic system, kidneys or immune system, then you will get symptoms. What symptoms you can see in that disease? There is a lymphedema, that is where the lymph nodes are present. The swelling of lymph nodes will be occur, as well as this skin swelling is also occur in the limb part of hands or legs of the person, as well as breast, as well as and genital organs are also involved in that swelling. Because of this swelling or disfiguring of body part, person will undergo the mental stress, because he will isolated due to this, that disease. He has to isolate, or he has suffering from stress condition, and due to this that the mental health of patient is also affected. How to treat that disease? There is no proper treatment, or we cannot identify the infection of disease immediately. So we have to take care, or we have to emphasize on treatment better. We have to emphasize on preventive measures of that particular disease. So for preventive measures, WHO has recommended MDA. What is mean by MDA? MDA means a mass drug administration. So the area where the risk of this filariasis occurring, or risk group of filariasis, we are giving drug to the mass quantity. सगळ्या त्या लोकॅलिटी मधल्या सगळ्या पर्सन्सना आपण हा डिसीज हा ड्रग आपण प्रोव्हाइड करणार आहे, टू अवॉइड द एंट्री ऑफ पॅरासाइट. इफ it has been entered into the body of that person, then it will be killed, because when that worm is present in microfilary form or in a small form, it can easily kill by using anti fungal drug like albendazole. 400 mg of albendazole, if given twice in a year, it will kill the microfilary, or it will affect the, or it will prevent the disease. Or we can give Invermectin in 200 mcg per kg along with the albendazole 400 mg once in a year, or diethyl carbamazine citrate 6 mg per kg of body weight along with albendazole 400 mg all these medicines will prevent the disease, or if a disease or worm will enter into, has been entered in, inside the body, and it has not shown any symptoms, means it is present in a microfilary form. So this microfilary can be killed by using this dosage form. So WHO has recommend it is not a vaccine, but it is a preventive measure, that is mass drug administration to the risk factor or risk group of particular disease. I hope you have understood about the disease. I hope you have understood about the disease. Please comment your please comment your replies in whether you have understood or not in the comment box. All the best for your study.